Hey guys, I'm back doing the next practice planning episode for the war we're about to start. We're starting in 3 hours, so I need to get this done pretty quick. So looking at this other clan compared to us, I mean you know our clan pretty well. We got two Town Hall 9s, two 8s, two 7s, and then since I went up to 6 now, we got three 6s and a 5. So they've got a super rush Town Hall 10 guy, but he does have two Inferno Towers. But both of them are just set to single target. Um, and his Archer Queen is like outside of his base basically, and he doesn't really have any good double bombs, or he doesn't have any double bomb spots inside his base. So I'm thinking I can just hog this guy and be fine. If these were multi-target Inferno Towers, then I probably would not be able to hog him, because my hog rods should just get demolished probably. But since they are single target, I'm going to try a hog attack on him, and hopefully I can get the 3-star, we'll see. So a little bit of a mismatch there, I think. Although I doubt that he's going to be able to 3-star like me or anything, since he is pretty rushed. But I might not be able to get the 3-star. I don't know. We'll see. This guy doesn't look too bad. So we're pretty even at the top. They might have a slight advantage. And then they've got their two Town Hall 8s that match up with us. And they've got this Town Hall 9 guy that is like crazy rush. He's going to be really easy to 3-star. He has 2 air defenses. He doesn't even have 3 air defenses. Or 4, let alone. So I'm not too worried about that either. And then down on the bottom, it's pretty even. We have one more Town Hall 6 than them, but top side's really what matters more. So it's a pretty even war. And then if we check them out, I thought this was kind of funny. Well, they've got, it says their war record is 43, 18, and 3. So I'm assuming they have three ties, not 18 ties, because that would be crazy. But I was thinking it would, if you had, like, if you were going to say your war stats, it would be 43, 3, and 18. Like, you would do wins, ties, and then losses. That's how I have ours set up. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Let me know in the comments if you think it should be this way. I was confused at first. I was like, holy crap, they had 18 ties. Then I also thought this was funny. It says Elder is free, but don't get greedy. So I don't really know what that means. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some of these bases. So again, I'm not going to cover the ones that I'm attacking, because I'm probably going to make a separate episode for those. I'm just covering all my attacks on the war. So starting out with this, Dr. Novice is going to take this guy out. He's just going to be using hogs. This is hilarious because Dr. Novice had this exact same base. I guess they both found it online. And on this base, there's like a little trick where they have a Tesla in, I think, this corner, and this corner. And so if he copied the exact same base the way that Dr. Novice did, then I think he's just going to drop in like a giant and a wizard on each of those. And I hope the guy watching is just like, what the crap, how did he know I had Teslas there? Because that'd be pretty funny. But yeah, we get Dr. Novice this guy because this would be a kind of hard base to do a dragon attack on. Because this guy actually has a decent air sweeper. Of course, his air defenses aren't that OL upgraded, but out of all the guys for Dr. Novice to take out that are Town Hall 8, that would be hard to restart. This is probably the hardest one, so we gave him this one. And it's a really easy hog attack. There's no spots for double giant bombs, except for these right here. But those spots are really stupid because if you sent in hogs at the top, they would target the wizard tower and then go straight on down to the air defense, so they wouldn't go off to the sides at all. Unless he had a Tesla there, but if he has a Tesla there, then he can't have double giant bombs. So it's kind of, they're like pointless spots, I guess. I don't know. He might have his bombs there, but there's no way your hogs are going to path over them. So there's no problems there. So what I would do on this base, obviously you need to draw out the clan castle. I'd probably take out those Teslas in the corners right at the beginning just to make sure they're all gone. And then I would draw out the clan castle troops, probably take them up here into the laboratory, kill them off with some barbs and wizards, since you don't have witches yet. I think you still don't have witches. So yeah, kill them off with some barbs and wizards. And what you could do with your king in this attack, you could actually probably just send your king in down here to trade with their king. I don't know if you'd want to do that, but that would just immediately take the king out of the fight. It would also take yours out, of course, but that means at the end of the fight, their king won't be able to kill any of your hogs or anything like that. I'd probably do it, but that's just something you can think about, I guess. And then I would probably do 1 or 2 test hogs in between. I would do like 1 test hog in between the lab and this army camp, and between the lab and this army camp, because there's those big gaps right there. So if he has his bombs right there, and you just send in all your hogs, it would just wipe them all out. Or it might not wipe them all out, but it would definitely do a big chunk of damage. You'd have to use a heal spell really early. So I would do one test hog in each of those just to make sure there aren't any bombs there, and then I would just unload all your hogs onto this wizard tower, because like I said, they're just going to move down to this air defense and then split off to both of these archer towers. And that should get you your split going off to the sides of the base. And so I'd probably be dropping heal spells in between this archer tower and this mortar. Same thing over here. That's just going to cover a really big area of defenses, and your hogs should all split off on those two directions. And then your other ones, probably just wherever you need them. You could either possibly do it up here if they move up to this cannon, or save it and do them down here. I don't know. With 4 heal spells, you've got a lot of options on this base, so it looks pretty easy. Yeah, that's how I would do it. And again, I would take out those Teslas right at the beginning, just so you don't have to worry about it at the end, time-wise. Alrighty, going on to the next one. John is going to be taking this guy out. So, John, I don't think you've ever done the strategy where you take the hog riders in the clan castle, but I would get those this war, because I've thought about it, and that's basically, like, you get those hogs versus getting one more dragon, and if you send those hogs in on this air defense, even if it is a really low-level air defense, you can send in those hogs, which is worth, like, 1 dragon, and automatically take out that air defense. So I would do that. It's a good trade. And then I would probably have 3 lightning that I would use on this air defense, because that one's actually covered by the air sweeper. And it would be a little bit harder to funnel into that one. So yeah, I would do hog riders on this one, lightning that one, and then actually attack this air defense with your 10 dragons that are left. And that one should be a pretty easy 3-star if you can do all that. I would maybe start out the attack by dropping... Yeah, I'd probably drop in 1 dragon on the bottom side of this builder's hut so that it'll take that out and then move in and come over here and start creating your funnel on this side. And then down here, I would probably drop in 1 dragon on this, and then maybe 1 more dragon on this once the gold storage goes down. And then that'll create your funnel there, and then you can just spam all your dragons into these middle spots right here, and they should go on to the air defense pretty quickly. So that's a pretty easy funnel to do, I think. And at the beginning, I would use the Barbarian King. I would probably just drop the Barbarian King like right here. That way he'll start tanking this Archer Tower and Cannon. And then when you send in your Hog Riders, just drop them right here so that they'll run right onto the air defense, and they'll take out the air defense. And they'll probably even take out some of these buildings too. They might even take out the air sweeper. But yeah, if you do that right, that should be a really easy attack. Really not much to worry about on that one. Okay, next one. I think I assigned Jason to do this guy. Jason, you'll just demolish this guy probably. I guess the one thing for this guy is he does only have 2 air defenses, so dragons will be really, really strong against him. But it is like a really big base. Like the biggest issue on Town Hall 8 that's attacking Town Hall 9s is just running out of time. So what I would say, if you're going to do a lightning dragon attack, you need to get a really good spread on your dragons. So like I would maybe like lightning that air defense, or this one, either one. And whichever one you don't lightning, just do like a really, really wide spread of dragons. Like if you lightning that one, I'd probably I'd probably do like a really wide spread of dragons, just going like all the way down this side of the base, up here even. That way you're still going to get to the air defense really quickly. It's probably not going to kill any of your dragons off since it's such a low level. And then you'll have like a really good spread just to get through the base really quickly. The other option would be, this would be a base where you could use 3 rage spells, and that would help you get through the base really fast. And that's probably what I would do, because, like I said, using 3 lightning to take out a level 2 air defense is, I don't know, it's kind of overkill. So I'd probably use 3 rage spells, but if you do the rage spells, you got to make sure you kind of do a funnel. So if I was going to do that, I'd probably drop in a dragon over here. Just like I showed in my other videos, I would drop in a dragon here on this side, and probably like up here or here on this side, like in between those, just so that you'll clear out these buildings and that you'll clear out some of these buildings. Maybe drop in 2 dragons over here to help get through that gold storage. And then just spam the rest of them all down the middle area, and just do your rage spells where you need them. It should be really easy. So I'd probably do 3 rage on this base, and as long as you set up just kind of a semi like little baby funnel, you should be fine. Okay, going on to this one. I think I gave Varney this guy. Varney, you know what you're doing. I know this air defense is higher level, but that one's still harder to get to, so I'd probably lightning that one. So 3 lightning on that one, and then for your funnel, probably sitting in 1 dragon on this army camp, so dropping it kind of down here by this wall. And then 1 or 2 dragons up here, or your barbarian king up here to help take some of those out. And then if you spam the rest of your dragons kind of up in this area, they'll all come in through here and go right into that air defense. So that's a pretty easy funnel. These bases that spread their stuff out really far aren't very good, I think. So you can do a pretty easy funnel like that. So yeah, you can do that base. I have complete faith in you. Okay, going on down to number 7. Andy is going to be taking this guy. And since the mass balloon attacks worked so well last time, we're going to do it again. And now Andy has heal spells, which will just make it really, really good. I'm thinking, because you can actually keep your balloons alive longer. So I'm thinking what you should do probably is, I know we talked about it, and this does have the highest DPS area. What I would do, honestly, is probably drop in, you could drop in like 1 giant right here in this gap, in between these 2 buildings. There might be a spring trap right there, but if you drop in a giant right there, or 2 giants, and then put in I would probably drop in 4 or 5 of your low-level balloons, and then drop in your clan castle balloons, or dragon, whatever you end up bringing, to get to this air defense really quickly. And those giants are just going to tank both of these archer towers, which seems like a pretty good trade-off, in my opinion. If you're really fast, you could just use 1 giant and then drop all your stuff in, but you might need 2 giants, I don't know. The problem would be, once your balloons get closer than the giants are, the archer towers will switch over to your balloons. So you gotta be kind of careful with that, I guess. Yeah, so that'll help you get to the air defense really quickly, though. Take that out. And then hopefully your balloons will spread out to both of these. If not, you probably just want to drop a few extra balloons on whichever one your balloons don't go to. And then for both of the wizard tower areas, I probably wouldn't use a heal spell on the left side. I don't know, maybe you want to. I just think the heal spells would be better used on the splash damage areas, so the wizard towers. So that's where I would drop in, I don't know, 7 to 8 balloons maybe on each of those, of your lower level balloons, and just have heal spells on those areas covering them. I think if you do that, you'll probably be good. If you have a few extra balloons saved for this archer tower, that would be a really good idea. Another thing you could do down here is drop a giant in, like in between these buildings, and that way the archer tower and the wizard tower will focus the giant, which will just keep your balloons alive a lot longer. Like, you probably won't have to use your heal spell right away. You can save it a little bit, which might be good. Same type of thing up here. If you drop in your giant in between these buildings. And of course, you got to take out the clan castle beforehand for this type of attack. So I'd probably draw it out down here in the bottom. There's like nothing down there to even fight with you, so just do that and surround them with barbs and archers. I've been taking like 20 archers into an attack, 20, 25 archers into an attack. So I'd probably bring like 25 archers and maybe 5 barbarians, just to be safe that you kill all that off. Plus it helps with cleanup at the end. So, alright, that's that guy. Going on to the next one. Alright, this is Bako Bits. I gave him this base. I'm not sure if he's going to watch this or not. But I gave him this base because this one's going to be a lot harder to do balloons on. Like, you probably can't do balloons, at least if you're at Town Hall 6 on this guy. And he has the highest level wizards and giants out of all the Town Hall 6 guys, so I gave him this one. So, of course, you need to drop the clan castle and kill them off. You can do that probably wherever. You do want to get into these mortars pretty quickly, though. So I'm thinking I would probably attack from this side, because that gives you, if you blow up that wall, that gives you access to the wizard tower, the mortar, and then you get the whole middle compartment, so you get the other wizard tower opened up. The one problem with that is once you're in there, you're going to have all these single target buildings on the outsides that are going to be kind of hard to get to, and they could end up killing your giants off. I don't know. It's going to be really hard to 3-star this guy with any Town Hall 6 level troops and troop capacity. So we might end up just needing a Town Hall 7 guy to clean this up. We'll see. But if you're going to do this guy, I'm thinking draw the clan castle troops out, probably take them down here, kill them off, and then get your giants going in towards the mortar, drop in your wall breakers. Should need like 3 wall breakers to get through that, unless you got level 3 wall breakers, and you probably only need 2. And then you just got your heal spells for in the middle. Save them to get them where you need them, I guess. and follow up with wizards on the backside. Yeah, that's all I can pretty much offer on that base. That's going to be a hard one. And Grandpa Max X going to be doing this one. So Pommy's doing this one. I haven't looked at this base that much because it just looks pointless. So yeah, Pommy, just make sure you draw out the Clan Castle troops. You can see he's probably got 2 wizards in there right now. He's got 8 space. So just draw them out, probably up here to this top side. Kill them off. I'd probably bring max level balloons in your Clan Castle. And then you can just drop those straight onto this air defense if you just drop it like right towards this wall. And then if you wanted to do an all balloon strategy, I would probably still bring I'd probably bring like 30 archers if I was going to do it on this guy. 25 or 30 archers. That way you can... Oh, you still got a lightning spell though. Yeah, it's probably 25 archers would be good. Because then you can take out the Clan Castle troops with your lightning, drop in some archers over here for the town hall, drop in a few up there, drop in a few down here. Because you don't want your balloons to have to go all the way down there. And then the rest balloons, so you just take out that air defense and archer tower really quickly. He doesn't have a wizard tower, so it should be an easy attack. Just spam the rest of your balloons on both of these archer towers and you're good to go. Alright, sorry, this video was a little bit longer than my other practice planning videos. Maybe I went into too much detail, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for this war. Hopefully we can pull out another perfect war. I think as long as I can take out their #1 guy, we probably will be able to. But we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.